Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another awesome Minecraft video for you guys today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be showcasing a pretty insane add-on. This add-on is called the Dungeon add-on, and it adds a ton of really cool mobs, which is going to be the focus of today's video, as well as, well, dungeons. Check this out real quickly. Yup, there's going to be a lot of new generated dungeon structures in the world, so be prepared for that. But right before we get started, right before we showcase this crazy add-on, if you guys could do me a favor and help me hit a like goal, that'd be absolutely crazy. If we could hit, maybe let's try to go for a lucky 7 likes. That'd be awesome. Go down there and slap that like button down below, and let's begin. Okay, so first of all, let's see what's in this chest right here. Okay. So as you guys can see, by all these awesome spawn eggs, there are a bunch of different mobs that you can find throughout the dungeons that exist throughout the world. So if you check out the dungeon add-on guidebook that I'm pretty sure we spawn in with when you turn on the add-on, it gives you the information to what this add-on adds. So basically a bunch of dungeons and new mobs and bosses, and these are puzzle rooms apparently, where, you know, the dungeons have puzzles that you have to complete. We're gonna check one out after we check out all the mobs, and you know, obviously there's gonna be new mobs as well as new bosses. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna spawn them down one by one, see what they look like, see what they do, and see what they got. So let's go for the first 5, and let's begin. Warlock, hold on, are these the bosses? Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we start off with normal mobs first. The Warlock stuff looks kind of crazy. Okay. Let's start off with these guys first, and then we're gonna go for, I guess, the bosses. So, rat. I'm pretty sure we all know what a rat is. If you don't, I kind of envy you, but 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it's literally what it sounds like. Looks like there's like small ones and big ones, which is pretty good variety-wise. And, according to the book, if we actually go to the right spot, a rat is a small but feisty dungeon dweller. It can come in a variety of sizes from quite tiny to quite large. So that's pretty accurate, pretty spot on, and something I actually don't ever want to deal with in real life, if you guys know what I mean. So, cool. Okay. Next one, we got, okay, knight. Let's see. So this is like one of those warriors in a suit of armor, right? 3, 2, 1. Yo. That 3D model is actually kind of cool. What the heck? Are you just a normal mob? You have to be. Yes. Okay. A fortress defender with a loyal sword at its side. Its strikes are steady and strong, so it remains a fair and predictable opponent. Wait. Predictable? What does that even mean? Are you gonna attack me? Oh my gosh, yo, the animation for the sword slice is kind of cool. Okay. Alright, so this is something you definitely gotta deal with when you go inside one of these dungeons, so that's awesome. We have an imp. It's weird. I think I know what an imp is, but I can't really describe it, so we gotta spawn it in so you guys know what it is. So 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Alright, how does the book describe it, though? So, imp. The small flying entity can cause you a lot of problems, so don't ignore it for too long. So I'm assuming they're just very annoying. They seem like the, what, allays or invokers or whatever? So, cool, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Goblin! Alright, we should all know what a goblin is, right? These green, short, or sometimes they're short, sometimes they're big, actually. You know what? Let's see what this one looks like. 3, 2, 1. Yo. The design is kind of crazy for this one. It has a little short sword going on, and alright, that's pretty much what I imagine a goblin to be like. According to the book, a goblin is... It moves fast, but its attacks are weak, so don't worry, just stay alert and you'll be safe. I guess they're not too strong, so... like, low-level opponents, I guess. Probably not lower than the rats, though, so that's pretty exciting. Dragon. There's no way this isn't a boss. Okay, I guess we're dealing with a boss now? Let's put you over here. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, this has to be a boss. No way, right? Yep, here we go. A mighty protector of shiny treasure. It breathes fire, attacks with a powerful paw swings, and sometimes even lifts players into the air and throws them down from above? What? Okay, that I gotta see. Hey, buddy, do it. Can you do it right away? No, not the paw swing! Hey, that was still cool. I'm happy we saw that. Alright. Now we got the Crystal Golem. Okay, this seems like a pretty good spot, if any. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Okay, that is not what I expected, but I am, like, shocked in a good way. This looks like a crazy cool design. What? This has to be boss, right? No. Yes? Golem? This Dungeon Guardian shoots a wave of small crystals, which will push you away, making it impossible to reach them. You will need to fight smart when facing them. Okay. Alright. And of course we got chests, which I'm pretty sure are just, yeah, you get loot from them in, the dungeon, so that's a cool way of getting loot. Alright, let's check out the other mobs that we didn't get to earlier. So, pretty odd way of going through this chest, but pretty happy we did it this way, because now we get to check out the big guns. Alright, Warlock. From what I know, this is like a sorcerer, or like a wizard, right? Or, yeah. So, oh, by the way, another dungeon over there, if you guys see. But 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay, what does the book say about you? Oh, wrong one, my bad. Alright. A mysterious wizard in a dark cloak. With their magic balls that can push you quite a distance away. They also have a spell allowing them to paralyze you and hold you in the air for a while. Okay, all these bosses seem quite strong. Alright, we got one called a serpent. I don't know if this is a boss or a normal mob, but we'll see. 3, 2, 1, show me the snake. This has to be a normal mob, right? Alright, let's see. No, oh yes, okay. A long, sneaky creature that waits in the water. It only bites if someone stays in its water for too long. After it bites, it needs a short rest. So at least there's a bit of a cooldown, but I will say, seeing this underwater is not only scary, but looks so cool in my opinion. So, alright. By the way, fire design, it just looks great. Alright, now we got the Demoness. So 3, 2, 1. So I'm assuming... Hold up, this is kind of a cool design. What the heck? It feels very different from what we've seen so far, though. I don't know how else to explain it, but new bosses, where are you at? Demoness. A dark sorceress who uses 2 types of attacks. She can summon a cloud of darkness to obscure your vision, or send swift little imps after you. Be aware of your surroundings during combat. Alright, cool, cool. Now we got the Titan, 3, 2, and 1. Not what I expected. Expected you to be taller, but looks like a much more armored up version of the Knight. Let's see what we got here. Titan. This enemy bravely guards the dungeons. It won't hesitate to use its powerful sword, so be careful when approaching close. Really good design, though. I do like it. Huh. Oh, it has a cape. And that sword, I'm not gonna lie, it looks great. Looks great. We got the Ancient Treant? Ancient Treant? Am I pronouncing any of that right? Oh, well, someone feel free to let me know if I'm not. But 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's like the tree! Yo! You are literally a tree. What the heck, man? Okay. Treant. A giant tree creature that has come to life. It can hit with heavy branches and use vines to slow players down. Okay. Now we got the ogre. We should all know what an ogre is if you're familiar with any type of fantasy, right? 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. This should be a normal mob. Can't be a boss, right? Ogre. Slow and sleepy at first glance, but don't be fooled. A swing of its club really hurts, and on rare bursts of fury, it can grab a player and throw them far across the room. Excuse me? Alright, alright. And last but not least, obviously not least, we got the Minotaur. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Ooh, okay. The Minotaurs always look cool. I like the design of its axe. What the heck? Alright, bosses, Minotaur, here we go. A huge creature who guards the labyrinths. It can run very fast and swing its big axe. Sometimes it even picks players up and throws them, so be ready to dodge. Alrighty. All the mobs that have been added are genuinely really, really cool designs. I didn't expect some of them, which I mean in a very good way. Because, you know, a lot of these are just, you know, familiar fantasy mobs, but past that, right? Like, wow, that actually is super cool. What the heck, guys? Also, there's other items that exist purely for the dungeon, so this is what you can expect to see. But I guess we can take a sneak peek at what a dungeon would look like. So spectator mode, that way we can just kind of speed run through whatever this is. I don't exactly know how many types of dungeons there are, but it seems like they do spawn frequently enough where that, you know, there are, like, a lot of different types of puzzles. And as you guys can see, yeah, this is a pretty huge generated structure. Like, whoa. I wouldn't even know where to begin, but, you know, you can get to a specific room and find treasure. So, as you guys can see, you open up a chest and you get, like, a variety of things, which I think is a really, really cool idea. I feel like things like this definitely should exist in Minecraft, though. You know, adventuring is a pretty big part of the game, and having something like this to find, to just, you know, explore through, check out, and see is kind of insane. Like, oh my goodness, what even is this place? Also, a guy like me, let's say this existed, oh my gosh, is that a knight? Oh, rats too, what? But let's say this existed in normal Minecraft, I would be a lazy dude. Come here, try to claim this place, you know, light up the area, prevent mobs from spawning, and turn this into a giant base. I don't know, that's just me though. But yeah, really cool add-on in my opinion. A lot of stuff added onto it, obviously. Oh my gosh, is this a trap? Okay. But obviously, yeah, like a lot of generated structures, a lot of cool mobs, and a pretty big challenge to check out in survival if you are interested. But yeah. Either way though, if you guys did enjoy, drop down a like, subscribe, and okay, wow, dragons actually will be like a cool boss fight underground. I guess that's cool. You can actually hit them. They can't really fly off anywhere. But yeah, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Oh wait, this is one of the puzzles. Wait, can I interact with it? I'm assuming we keep hitting this until we like hit the right spot for the light to hit, which is right there. And what happens? Oh, you get some stuff here. Okay. But yeah, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys. Bye.